What's up, guys? So if you watched my last track video out at Thunder Hill, I explained that it was a super cold day. It was my first track day of 2022, and it was a super cold day, and I had this thing going on with my mind that I was super duper concerned about side grip, edge grip, and I was doing fine in the straightaways, but as soon as I was getting close to the corners, and while I was in the corners, in the back of my mind, I was just super concerned about edge grip. Everybody else was passing me, and I was completely okay with that, because I didn't want to lay down my girl. With that said, I need to overcome that. And so one of the things I'm going to be doing until my next track day is every weekend coming out and working on building confidence with my bike leaned over. So one of the drills I'm going to do right now, I forgot my cone, so I had to come up with some other cones. But I've got some. One thing good, I guess, about COVID is there's a bunch of face coverings all over the place. So I grabbed 3 face coverings and I laid them out in a triangle, and I'm gonna just go circle, 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 circle through, or figure 8s through the triangles, and different types of turning through the triangles to just get my tires warmed up, and again, get used to having better control and better comfort of my bike while leaned over. And then I'm going to start doing big circles to try and work on that edge grip confidence. So this is going to be the first video of a video series of me trying to gain confidence with edge grip, and ultimately getting super confident with putting my knee down. So let's get going.
So as you can see, right before I started this drill, this cop pulls up and he parks right there and stares at me like I'm doing something wrong. So I continue minding my own business as he's watching. And then he eventually calls me over. And when I get to his window, he says, "What are you doing?" And I ask him, I'm like, "What do you mean, what am I doing? You've been watching me for the last 2 minutes. You know exactly what I'm doing." And he says to me, "Well, I'm here to make sure that you don't burn out." And I said, what? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be burning out. I'm just working on some drills, trying to get better as a rider. And he's like, well, make sure you don't burn out. And I said, sir, I'm not going to burn out. The funny thing is it's a one-way parking lot. There's only one way to get in and one way to get out. He could have very easily just waited outside in the neighborhood, because from the neighborhood you can see the parking lot. And he could have sat there and watched what I'm doing. And if he thought I was going to burn out, he could have just waited for me to burn out, and then when I burned out, he could have just came down and gave me a ticket. But he chose not to do that. He chose to, in my opinion, and I'm a big cop supporter, but he chose kind of to be an asshat. So whatever. He eventually went on his way and left me alone, and I continued doing what I was doing. So this next drill that you see me riding in is just basically circles. Nothing special about the circles, not going fast, not working on BP, not trying to get my knee down, just working on circles and getting used to doing circles. In the rest of the videos in this series, I will in fact be working on body position and working on trying to get my knee down, but right here I'm not. Right here I'm only at 32 degrees of lean angle, and my goal is to get to 50 degrees of lean angle and be comfortable there. In this video series, I'm going to be tracking my progress and tracking my lean angles and showing you all the drills that I'm doing to try and get better. So if you want to get comfortable at lean angles and you want to get comfortable at getting your knee down, maybe come back and watch the rest of my videos as I post them, and maybe it will inspire you to put your own work in. Have a blessed day.